Why Africa is so special when it comes to traveling and adventures? Yes, you got it right. Follow me to the very end of this video as I'm going to show you the why, where and how is Africa considered the safari destination. This is Tanzania, the home to the highest freestanding mountain on earth, the Kilimanjaro. At the foot of this giant is Marangu Village, rich in nature, culture and tradition. Today, we are diving deeper into this village, which is one of the best kept secrets in Tanzania. The history of this village echoes back to 400 years ago, when the native tribe of this land, the Chagga people, were struggling to keep and nurture what belongs to them. They dug a tunnel long up to 4 kilometers by hand, not for comfort, but for survival. It was a time of tribal conflicts, where Maasai, who are traditional livestock keepers, were trying to invade the Chagga, who are farmers, to increase grazing areas for their livestock. So it was a war between farmers and livestock keepers, and therefore these caves became shelters, escape routes, and place of protection. This cave here accommodated 60 families. Each family had its own place, and therefore the entrances and exit routes were heavily guarded by tradition guards. Here, families hid in silence. Children learned to stay quiet. Elders memorized the paths by heart. No written maps, no markings, only memory. The cave reminds us of something powerful, that survival is not always about strength. Sometimes it's about intelligence, passion, and unity. As we leave the darkness behind, the daylight feels different, brighter, warmer, and maybe more appreciated. Marangu is a place of contrast, from darkness to warmth, from hiding to sharing, and nowhere is this better felt than in the tradition of coffee. The journey begins with the plant itself, bright red coffee cherries growing patiently beneath banana trees, each cherry picked by hand, each step done with care. The beans are removed, washed, and dried under the sun. Time does the rest. Then comes the fire, beans roasting slowly, crackling as the aroma fills the air. This smell is the smell of Marangu. Hands grind the roasted beans rhythmically, a sound that has echoed through generations, not just work, but togetherness. Stories are shared, laughter flows, coffees bring people closer. Finally, the drink is prepared. Simple and pure. No machines, no shortcuts, just a tradition saved in a cup. As I take a sip here, the taste is strong, earthy, and honest. This is not coffee made for speed. It's coffee made for conversation. This is the way of life in Marangu. From human stories, we now follow the sound of water. A quiet path leads us away from the village, deeper into nature, toward Ndoro Waterfall. The walk to Ndoro Waterfall is peaceful, leaves underfoot, birds overhead, no rush, just movement. And then the sound becomes louder. Water meets rock, endless. Ndoro Waterfall reveals itself slowly, not dramatically, but gracefully. Water falling freely, just as it has for generations. When you are here, nature does the talking. No walls, no tunnels, no fire, only flow. Standing still, you feel small and somehow complete at the same time. When I'm here, it reminds me that everything moves, everything changes, yet nature remains patient. This is the reward Marangu gives to those who seek for inner comfort. Coming here changes the way you perceive things. Nature heals. I didn't come here because I was looking for anything. I just came here because it was quiet. I hadn't felt quiet in a very long time. As I live, I carry more than memories. The most powerful journey are the quiet ones. This is Josima Travel Legacy. See you in the next adventure. Thank you.